What's up, guys? What's going on? Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm refreshing the stream here. Alright, what's going on, guys? Everything sound okay? Just doing kind of a little sound check here. Let us know in the comments if you can hear me loud and clear. Hopefully yes. There we go. Alright, sweet. I was waiting for the stream to update a little bit. There we go. Sorry about the troll in chat. Looks like we've gotten him taken care of. If he doesn't like Caliber, that's too bad. There's other games. Anyways, glad you guys joined us today on this beautiful Tuesday right before the update. We've got a rather large update incoming with a lot of things to it. Everything from changing in prices to meta change to changes to maps, lower prices, battle passes. And we're just going to kind of run you through the whole gambit. And I am joined by some of my colleagues here. We've got Mr. Anton, who is our executive producer. And we've got Georgy, which you guys all know and love as well, who is one of our lead game designers. So these guys are very heavily involved in the game. And since we've got a lot of information, big changes to the game, they were kind enough to come on and kind of walk us through where all these changes came about. So we are in the kind of working on the server right now. So if you see the work in progress thing, just know not much is going to change on that, but there are some things that may be a little bit different in the live build. Let me switch over to servers ready. Cool. All right. Well, let's start with the something that kind of been asked for a while was people were saying they were having trouble finding the training room. This was mostly new players coming in. They had no idea that you could check an operator before you bought them. And to be fair, you did kind of have to go off into the seemed like the corner of the screen and find it. So now we have simplified that where you're going to be able to find the training room from the operator settings window. So you'll just be able to click and kind of take a look from right there. It's just a simplified version, make it a little bit easier for everybody. Along with that, we've also got some other cool changes where you can basically test out skins on operators, whether you own them or not. So if you're looking for maybe to pick up a new legendary, but you're not sure, what that scope looks like when you're ADSing, you can put all those on now. Check those out in the training room. I think that's a really, really cool change and something that's been asked for a long time. So definitely good to see that coming up. You can test all the outfits if you want to deck out your bourbon and something, but you buy it and you're like, man, I'm not sure about that. Now you can be sure about it. I'm thinking that's about it for the training rooms. Good. I mean, good changes though, in my opinion. So like I said, something's been asked for a long time, and I'm not sure if it was just an issue on the open it up in the coding, but it's finally been done, and I'm excited for it because there's lots of camos that I like to try out. I think the biggest thing that I see a lot of questions on are what scopes look like. You'd have to have somebody take a picture in the Discord and kind of show you what the scope's going to look like and if you're a big fan of it or not. So that's all changed. It's all open access to you guys now. Good change. We'll jump in next to the changing of the container screen. Egor, you got any containers in there you can open? Yes, you do. So, we've basically streamlined containers. It used to be a little confusing when you would open up a container and say you got an outfit for the KSK. Again, for you guys who spend a lot of time grinding on the game, you guys know what all the different emotes are, the different camos, the outfits and emotes and things like that. You know what those are for, who they go to. For a lot of players, though, that don't grind that much, they weren't quite sure what they were getting or where it was going, and it was just kind of confusing as to what they were getting. So now, as you can see, we've changed it where before you open a container, you can go through and kind of take a look and see what could be inside that container. And then when you've also streamlined it if you have multiples of a container, as you saw there, you can open, say, one after the other. You don't have to keep click, click, click. You know, break your mouse basically. Really cool change. Simplifies it for everybody. You can see what you're possibly going to get. Especially when it comes down to like event containers. A lot of people get confused with what they can get and what they can't get in a certain event container. So now this just clears all that up for you guys. And it also shows a picture of what you're going to get, whether it be a camo or a skin or an emote, and who it's for. It's going to show a little icon at the bottom now. So if you got something for Corsair or like a Kajmar, it's going to show his little icon in the bottom, so you don't have to go hunting for that to see like what did I actually get. So another really really cool change in my opinion, just one of those small quality of life kind of things that makes the game better overall in my opinion. Anything else you got to add on? Anybody else have anything else to add on that I missed? I love the little icons there. That's such a cool little change. Okay, yeah, that's another change. Yeah, you can buy multiple containers now, which is good. It says there was a change on that I had a note, and I can't find my note. I love that too. The subsequent containers. I haven't actually seen how that works. Can you open some of those for us there and see how that looks? Oh, 70. 100. That's a lot of containers, man. Kevin, the console stuff, we'll get to that in a little bit. I promise. Okay, your question's not going unheard. I see you, brother. Yeah, definitely some really good quality of life stuff that was kind of long overdue. It's just one of those things that we would eventually get to it, and we finally got to some of those. So, the next change, we can't show it from what I was told yet, but the post-battle statistics screen. I haven't seen that yet myself. Egor, could you walk us through a little bit of what there's some changes on the post-battle statistics screen?
I can add something. Hello, guys. I'm here too. But so let's do it easily and clear. We will add the task we will have. You can take 500 credits for 2000 XP. This objective will be added to the post battle screen. So you can take the reward or just track the progression without in screen of the post battle, and this like
Okay.
general progression, some change, general change in post battle.
Okay. I see extended information on the progress. Yeah, the battle payments. So, and the ability to pick up your reward from the statistics screen. So you don't necessarily have to come back into your objectives here and click it. You can just pick it up right there in the post battle screen. So, we're also got some cool news that we'll give you more info on this in a minute. But we've done some interface changes in the settings, and that's going to include gamepad. So when you click your settings where you do all your keybinds and everything like that, we've added a new section now that has controller schematics. You can basically pick what type of controller you're using, and you can run through and do all your keybinds, hotkeys, and things like that, and stick them to where you'd like on the controller, and also some default settings as well. We'll take a look at that here with the controls. As you can see, pick your input device there. Then of course you've got your default settings, but you're able to go in and change some of those up, make it feel like more comfortable to you, what feels more native. I know what I like is different than some of the other guys. We were working for a long time on doing some controller mapping, and I think I thought I had something really cool for like a default setting, and they were like, "Are you crazy, man?" So customizable for you, brothers. Another good change. I'm excited to see how this works out, and I'm actually really excited to see if you guys have like a certain schematic you like for a controller. Please share it in the Discord because I'd definitely like to check it out myself. And with that, I think think we're ready to jump in with Mr. Anton. He's got all the super goodies that I know you guys are really here for. So jump in with Anton.
Hi guys.
Say,
Okay, so what are we gonna tell you about? First of all, I want to tell you about something about our studio. We have the studio is growing. We have like 5 projects, but the project team is still less than 80 people. So we're trying to do a lot that you asked for. But first of all, uh, let's talk about changes which we prepared for you for tomorrow. One of the big changes of the version will be a price revision for that will affect all the items. Prices of premium on the website for the all coins on the website and in Steam in credits will be reduced. Also, bundles on website will be also reduced prices for them. But Steam DLCs won't change because they already laid a big benefit. Also, Premium in this version will give more credits and experience that comes out very good. What about changes in cosmetics prices? The prices for goods of ordinary, unusual, rare. Uh, Quality in coins will also be reduced, something in 2 times, something in 5 times even. Pricing policy of goods for account customization has been revised also, due to the fact that emblems and backgrounds are slightly expensive in production and purchase one by one. Uh, it was slightly increased in fragments price, but also in the case of refund, you will get more fragments for it. An armor surplus container will now cost only 250 coins instead of 400, um, and can be bought several times, as already Nick showed. Okay, what's about Battle Pass? We have a lot to tell you about it. Uh, the next version kicks off with a new Battle Pass. While we are busy rebalancing operatives and improving the gameplay of existing ones, the main reward in the Battle Pass is the legendary outfit uh, for the Jelon collection, called Heilan. We will not leave you without operative. In addition, in the current Battle Pass, only in one chapter will be more than 500,000 credits. Passing one free part for the Battle Pass will be enough to buy any operative. And passing part, paid part, will give you enough credits to full progress him.
I
Uh,
saw somebody ask if all those credits were a mistake. It's like, no, it's not a mistake. They're in the battle pass.
yes, as for the
Yes, not a
cost,
mistake.
the cost of one chapter will be 2,500 coins, but we have increased the discount for one-time purchase of several chapters. 20% for 2 chapters, 30% for 3, and 40% for 4 chapters. That means that the total cost of all BP chapters for one-time purchase will be only 6,000 coins. Also, what is very important, you have heard about changed conversion rate. Now you can get more credits for the same amount of coins. The same changes apply to special offers on the website and inside the game. There will be more credits. Okay, that's, I suppose, all about economic. Now we can talk about gamepad support. Why we do
Woo,
this?
gamepad.
The honest answer is we want consoles or new markets, more players. But this is a larger complex task which cannot be done without controls. The second point is that there was a request from the audience, which is mostly console based. So we first of all trying to get to the consoles, and the second one we heard you, we added it. Uh, how strong? One of the questions was how strong will an aim assist be? It will be enough to level the odds of gamepad players vs mouse players with keyboard. Plus aim assist does not work in ranked battles. so don't worry. The next question was, is it enough? Um, no, sorry. It is worth being afraid of control player. No, be afraid of skilled players. Will it be possible to enable aim assist for keyboard and mouse players? No, of course not. And if you connect gamepad and you try to play with mouse and keyboard, will aim assist work? No, it won't. I suppose that's all about controls and gamepads.
I'm excited about that. So for those of you that missed it, again, yeah, looking to kind of make that jump to console. There's some steps that are in the way, but we are looking to make a console jump. So just know that, Mr. Abel Green, if you're watching this for your reaction video, it's for you.
Thank you. So next one will be Georgy.
Mr. Georgy Mironov, our lead game designers here. You guys all know and love him well. He's got some really cool stuff to talk about. A lot of big meta changes coming, so we'll let Georgie jump into that.
Yeah, hello guys. So I'm gonna tell you about our new operators changes. So over the course of Caliber's development, we have created 72 operators and non-linear upgrade system and 68 skills. This is not a small number to balance. The original idea behind Caliber is management of specific tasks by each role. Well, as time went on, there were more and more ways to be a versatile fighter with any role, and this has led to a breakdown in the basic task management of assaults and snipers. Assaults became a role with no downside at all, and snipers became extremely difficult to play due to the enemy reinforcement over the time. So our team have decided to once again define the goals and specs of each role. And we have showed you these up-to-date goals in our new article on the website. After redefining the roles, so we've decided to make a more serious shift in the meta and rebalance two entire classes. The upcoming patch is the first step towards the new meta in Caliber. We realize that we are breaking the usual course of the things for some players, but I'd like to remind you that the development is always about making changes and fixes, and no changes, no progress. Immediately after the update release, we'll be monitoring the battle statistics and making small changes if necessary. Coming updates may affect medics and supports, stamina system and skills, and exactly what changes will be made depends on the result of this update. So as of now, we have increased the efficiency of bolt action snipers, and they are our like example of how snipers should perform in Caliber. And we have decreased the efficiency, the health and armor of all assault assault operators. So I guess I can speak about our threshold mode. So I finished
So what was
about
a little bit real quick on the assaults? Were we finding that like they were a little bit overpowered? Is that why we're yeah just kind of,
the assault's goal is to flank flank enemies and not shoot like front to front
right?
with other enemies.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of times an assault could just kind of run through an entire team by themselves and not
Yeah,
really
they
much
actually
about it,
didn't have
you know.
any downside.
Yep, agreed on that.
So
I'm glad to
next,
see Bolty's getting some love too, because playing a sniper is not particularly fun unless you're playing like a scout or a Vidar, maybe a Strelok from time to time.
yeah.
So good to see them getting some love as well.
Well, in future we may, I guess even we may nerf maybe Vidar and Strelok, these guys, because they're now may become more efficient as assaults than
Yep.
actually assaults operators. But we will need statistics to make future changes. So just wait on that. So threshold, we have added a new map, radar to threshold mode, and a distinctive feature of this map is that Juggernaut comes out in a very enclosed area. So this will create some new and interesting fights for killing Juggernaut and his bonus. We have also fixed Sly efficiency by decreasing health of Juggernaut. However, uh, however, there will be a resistance to 90% of incoming damage, so he won't be easier to kill. Also, another change is revoking Freyr abilities, so he won't be as effective in threshold mode as he was before, because depending on statistics, he was top 1 healer.
He was a god. He was a
yeah.
god.
Yeah. And lastly, the interface of mode will be also slightly improved.
I'm
And
excited to see that change, see how it works out. Because I know when I played in the marathon, it was if you played a competitive team, it was nothing but Freyr. It was just
yeah. So let me talk about Palm Road. We have added geometry for all modes for Palm Road map. I'm sorry. Reworked all old PV missions and added a hacking mode on Palm Road. Palm Road is a continuation of Karhat storyline. On Al-Rabat mission, operatives received the plans of terrorists to attack a convoy, and the player's goal now is to disrupt these plans. We have also added a new mechanic of raising the alarm. So our bots will have radios, and if they spot you, some of them will start running towards the radio station. If you keep the enemy away from this radio station, it will be possible to use an additional passage with a bonus on the mission. So you will have two ways how to complete this mission, with a stealthish mode and like full head-on guns blazing. And also I've got a little spoiler for you. We have decided to do a new mission, a map on which previously there were no missions. So new PvE mission will be on a completely new map with like there was no mission before. And
that'll be
okay,
fun. That'll be fun for all the
that's
PVE
all, yeah.
guys. That'll be really fun. It's surprising actually how many PVE players we have. I think a lot of the PvP guys would be surprised. There's a lot of people that play just like to hang out with their friends and play some single player, you know.
Yeah, we have the same amount of PvP and PvE players.
Yep. I think a lot of people definitely didn't have a clue on that, so we do focus on some PVE stuff as well for those guys.
Yes. It's
But
completely like the same amount of people playing, and there's no like we're not prioritizing PvP or PvE or vice versa.
definitely. Yeah, guys. I mean, a lot of stuff is coming in this update. You guys were looking at those skins for the Jiaolong collection. They look awesome as always. Shout out to our animation artists and the character artists. They do a phenomenal job. Not even trying to be biased. I think they do a phenomenal job on everything they do. So, yeah, we've got new skins, battle pass, discounted prices, new meta, reworked maps. I mean, there's a lot to it. Discounted prices. So make sure you're jumping in if you haven't visited the game in a while. Check it out. It's a lot of new changes coming in. if you would like, let's go ahead and we'll go to the chat, see if we got some questions from anybody that we may have missed. I'm gonna scroll back up through here a little bit. Twitch drops. Well, yes, Twitch drops will be making a comeback in the future. I can't give you an exact time, but Egor and myself plan on doing some Twitch drops at some point. Probably side by side with an event, if I had to guess. I'm sure Egor will agree with that. It's usually better when it goes next to something. I know you guys enjoy that. The streamers enjoy that. Everybody likes free stuff, and we've been enjoying kind of making some exclusive Twitch stuff. It just takes time for us to make something that's kind of worthwhile for you guys to collect on Twitch, and not just a run-of-the-mill type of thing. Legendary skins look good. Yes, they do.
Hey Nick, can I answer some questions in chat?
Yeah, absolutely.
So someone asked why are guys not increasing the target lock-on speed for Showway drones, even with accuracy buffs coming tomorrow. His drone remains at the same week, and after you fix drone hitboxes, drones aren't OP. So yes, I guess there is some like a problem with this drone, and we have plans for fixing this speed. So just wait for our statistics to collect, and I guess there will be some rebalance changes also for the drone. Well, that's all.
Okay. Do we have? I see a question that may be down your wheelhouse. Any chance on reworking daily and weekly rewards?
I guess we buffed the reward this quest with a premium, and my guess
Yep.
that for now we think that the current system works fine for us.
For sure.
guess,
Yeah, and we'll
yeah,
definitely take the new data that we get.
yeah, sure.
I would like to answer one question more about
Yeah.
console release. So we are working on it. No dates. We just want you to know that we are trying to get it with consoles. First of all, it's controllers, gamepads. Also, we want to release our game on Steam Deck with gamepads. It will be easier. We have some issues with it, so we're working on it. Watch for the news. We'll talk about it soon, I suppose.
Yeah. Controller gamepad is definitely the first step in the right direction, though, for all those that have been asking for. I think it's been years now.
Yeah.
I don't see more questions, though.
I don't see much else. So I think that'll do it for us today, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. We'll do more of these. Sorry about the technical difficulties in the past. I think we got it figured out. We'll have Mr. Egor here be our technical producer, and we'll put together some good streams for you guys. Again, we appreciate you guys tuning in and playing Caliber, and we will see you tomorrow morning with the update. And definitely let us know what you think in the Discord, Facebook, Twitter, all that. We check them. So love you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.